Does this ever happen to you? I can't see my stitches. If your knitting is bumming you out and making you uncomfortable and you want to throw it across the room, hold it for just a few minutes, because by the end of this video, you'll see with just a couple tips, you can be comfortable and knitting will be fun again. Number one, your knitting style. Is how you're holding your yarn feel right for your hands? Or is it creating a lot of strain? There are a few different methods of knitting, and you have to find the one that works for your hands. I am a thrower, so I hold my yarn just like this in my right hand, and I throw it to wrap. You could try flicking, which is basically a way of holding the yarn through your hands and over your index finger. And when you go to knit, you just pick it up like that. Continental style is like this. So you hold the yarn in your left hand, and when you go to knit, you just grab the yarn just like so, and that's continental. So you want to pick the style that is right for you. And for the easiest knitting and crochet tutorials, be sure to subscribe to my channel and tap that little bell to be notified when I release a new video every week. Don't hunch. It's easy to get focused and have a tendency to hunch over and look at your knitting, but you want to make sure that you sit with your spine straight. Now, if you kind of find that you're having a hard time doing this because you're so focused, kind of sit back at an angle a little bit, and this will kind of help you as you lunge forward to keep straight. Breathe. I know this seems obvious. I remember in the beginning, I would get so concentrated that I would forget to breathe. So make sure to breathe. Don't flare. So just keep your shoulders down by your side like this when you're knitting. This will naturally relax your shoulders and also help with your tension as well. Choose a needle size that isn't too small for your yarn. If it's too small and your stitches end up too tight because you're using a bigger yarn, you're going to be fighting your stitches all the way through, and that's uncomfortable. Work in good light. So if you don't have good light and you're trying to look at your stitches, guess what you're going to do? You're gonna hunch, and that was one of the things we want to not do. So just make sure you're working in an area that's well lit. Every 15 to 20 minutes, put down your knitting and take a little break. Sometimes we need that little break to just feel refreshed and come back to our knitting. Tell me in the comments below the greatest tip for knitting comfortably you've found. Keep your hands well moisturized. If you keep your hands moisturized, you won't have flaky skin on them that will snag on the yarn, because that is not a good feeling. Work on circular needles. When you work on circular needles, they feel a lot lighter than long straight needles because you're only working with half a needle length. Take the mental stress off of yourself that this has to be perfect. It doesn't. Knitting is supposed to be fun, and when you relax, your knitting will naturally get better. Now you know how to knit more comfortably. Want more new knitter tips? Watch this video with even more tips on how to improve your knitting, and I will put a link to that video in the description below. Also, if you're looking for a cool new project to get started, I have free and paid patterns on my Ravelry, and I will put a link down below. Check out these videos next for some more easy tips. And if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends.